Hey y'all, welcome to Lion's Den Tarot. My name is Camille. I'm doing a daily tarot for all signs, and that is every sign in the zodiac for March the 20th, 2022. Now, keep in mind, timing is fluid, okay? So if it failed to resonate with you for the 20th of March, it still may resonate in the future. And now y'all already know I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason, okay? So if you're here and you're watching this, it may be something you need to hear. Okay, so keep your heart open and your mind too. All right, we're going to start with the Work Light Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and the Moon Row. What do we need to hear for March 20th, 2022? Boundaries. All right, Work Light Oracle deck says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Boundaries. All righty. We've got the Angel Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and the Moon Row. What else do you need to hear? Ooh. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly of what you want, what you expect, and what you need. And I have been getting this. Communicate clearly to everyone that you encounter, everyone you talk to about, especially your angels, okay? And that's what I really feel like that's what it's coming out saying is communicate clearly to your angels, your spirit guides, on what you need to know, okay? Now we got the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, or need to hear, all right? Help you with what your journey is, okay? Help you get closer to your purpose. All right, Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, what do you want to add to the reading? So, the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, we're going to add connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, reconnect. Haven't pulled this card in a while. You know, when I first started using that deck, I was pulling that card a lot. Then we got the Spirit of Nature Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and Moon World. What else do we need to hear? March 20th, 2022. What else do we need to hear? Oh, tomorrow is 32222. Or 320222. All right, so the Spirit of Nature Oracle deck is adding to the reading. Elder. All right, let's go ahead and get into some tarot. Affirmators Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and the Moon World. What else do we need to hear? What else do you want us to hear for March 20th, 2022? 3/20/22. Did I hear that right? 3/20/22. Hope you all had a beautiful, marvelous, and blessed day today. Oh, you guys, guess what? Y'all, I got to see a stork today. Flying in the sky. When I tell you, y'all, it was so big. It was so beautiful. Like, because I've never seen one in real life, right? So it looked unreal because it was super big. Like, the legs were so long, the wings were just so long, and they were just going so slow. Like, whoo. Like, I've seen a hawk, the hawks, they glide, they go, and then they glide, and they go, and they glide. Like, this one, he was just like, whoo, shoo, whoo. Like, y'all, man, it was so beautiful. Like, I was on my way to work, and it was people around me, and I wish I would have said, look, there's a stork. But no, I was just like, oh my God, I've never seen one in real life before. And I don't even know if they saw it or not. But man, I know some people saw it. They had to have. It was huge, y'all. Okay, so we're going to get back into this reading. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides. I just had to share that with y'all. So we've got Page of Cups, something fresh and something new, full of love for you. Then we've got Queen of Cups. All right. More love. That's all kinds of water energy, baby. And then we've got the Hairpin. It's time to get your shit together. Stay in order to weather the weather. Yeah, because y'all, there's some storms coming. Y'all better get ready. Get your shit together. Get your shit in order so that way you can go ahead and get through that storm. Boundaries. Create better boundaries. Let's go ahead and start with that. Working out Oracle deck. Boundaries. 38. You are being called to create clear boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal. But before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, and taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? All right, yes, because communicate clearly. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Y'all see that, right? Communicate clearly what your boundaries should be. The situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. All right. Then we've got connect with past loved ones. The Aztecs had a complex cosmology and a ritual calendar dedicated to their many deities. They held a strong belief in an afterlife and thought the way they died determined whether they would go up in spirit to sun god or down to the dark underworld. The underworld was ruled by the god and goddess of the dead, Mictlantecuhtli and Mictlantecuhtli. As a guardian of the afterlife, Mictlantecuhtli oversaw festivals of the dead. Over time, her traditions evolved into Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, which in modern day Mexico is celebrated on the first and second days of November. During Dia de los Muertos, the gates of the underworld open and spirits are allowed to reunite with their families. The living and the dead reconnect with family feasts, dancing, and celebrations. It is believed that keeping their deceased loved ones happy will bring good luck, wisdom, direction, love, and protection for the living family. The ancestors speak. Pay attention to what you feel around you, as well as your 5 key physical senses. You have a sixth sense that connects you to the spiritual world. This card indicates that your sixth sense is strong. Your ancestors or loved ones in spirit are trying to get your attention. They are sending you signs that they are with you and love you very much. Watch for their signals and be open to connecting with them. And the divinatory meaning. Learn how to connect with your loved ones in spirit so they can bring guidance, confirmation, and encouragement in times of stress or trouble. You may sense your past loved ones when the hair on your arms rise or when you feel that heat or cold in and around your body. You may also experience sensation in your stomach or heightened need to be on alert. When this occurs, take a moment to ground, breathe deeply, clear your mind, and allow guidance to arise in your heart, mind, or feelings. All right, then we've got Elder. Yes, Elder. The Spirit of Nature Oracle deck. 77. And the green man's wisdom is from sacrifice comes restoration. Y'all, I'm just smiling so hard because this reading is for me. For sure for me. Okay. Sacrifice requires us to set aside something we value in a specifically sacred way. We give what is worthy, honoring our most holy ones and acknowledging the reality of the unseen side of life, which is too often ignored or neglected. We do not give out fear or in appeasement, but to make space in our daily lives for the divine. For we believe, what if we do so, the divine will make way for us. Sacrifice is a way of generous and unselfish giving to the whole of the universe without expecting something in return. Nothing is gained without something being lost. However, we should bear this in mind when considering this aspect of the oracle. The Green Man's wisdom points out that if we sacrifice something, the universe gives it back in greater measure. That what we give up is restored in many ways. When considering a change in direction, remember that if we make a sacrifice, it might well mean that we will be blessed many times over. Okay, now we got Page of Cups. So I'm gonna start something fresh and new with love. Yes, come. See y'all. I love when the cards do that. All right. Hey, cutie. Your unconscious is winking at you, inviting you to flirt with all things whimsical. Put a bead in your hair, start carrying a banjo, upcycle something. If you're not the creative type, lies. Then get out the finger paints and make a low stakes, colorful mess. Inspiration comes when we least expect it and often pops up in unconventional ways. Think dream imagery or Twilight Zone level pentasilences. If this sounds a little too magical for you to get behind, then the Page of Cups has arrived just in time. Don't stop believing. Cue journey and cue creative journey. Here's the affirmation. I am a bright and playful spark of imaginative zest, and I eagerly turn my world into a blazing Roman candle of epic creativity. All right, and then we got the Queen of Cups. Behold, you are in the presence of feminine superpowers. The Queen of Cups is basically a psychic therapist who is also a wise and ancient mermaid. No big whoop. If the struggle is extra real right now, stuff all that sucky stuff into a bag and place it gently in her lap. Then open your mouth and exhale. This lady's got you. If you're already feeling like a queen, then use that next level emotional stability as a flashlight to help others find their way through the darkness. Just stay sensitive and nurturing. Let intuition be your guide and know that delicious epiphanies are on the way, along with hopefully a plate of homemade mermaid brownies. And here's the affirmation. I am filled with the platinum light of grace, tranquility, and cozy comfort. In other words, cancel my 3 o'clock. Okay. Then we got Major Arcana, the Hairpin. This orderly fellow has arrived to lay down law, pin up the rules, and probably lecture you about his color-coded chore wheel. But before you scream, you're not the boss of me, and run through the door, get honest for a sec and see if you can actually benefit from a little more discipline. This card may be echoing some sort of literal structured hierarchy in your life, like school, military, brand new job with shiny new cubicle, or just be a friendly reminder to listen to your elders and get your shit together. Whatever the case, those dishes aren't going to do themselves. So yeah, here's the affirmation. I aspire to be the best I can be. Right now, that means order over chaos, wisdom over brain garbage, and working over shirking. Y'all, it is time to connect with your loved ones. Feel the wisdom from within. Communicate clearly. You've got a new journey, creative journey that you are ready to be on, but you got to tell people no. Okay? And you have got to make the sacrifice. Because if you want to get where you want to be, there are sacrifices that need to be made. But until you make those sacrifices and get your shit together, you're going to stay in that same boat you're in right now. So my message for you is to get your shit together. Stay in the direction you know and communicate clearly with yourself. You got this, okay? Thank you for coming to Lions Den Tarot. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Lions_Den_Tarot, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Camille in the Lions Den. If you want to have a personal reading with me, the information is in the comments below.